the circular economy, a focus on strategies and enablers. What is the circular economy? The circular economy is a transformative approach to economic development that benefits businesses, society, and the environment. It seeks to keep resources in use for as long as possible, extract the maximum value from them while in use, and then recover and regenerate products and materials at the end of their service life. But before we delve into the different strategies that organizations can implement to become more circular, let's briefly examine the differences between the traditional linear economy model and the circular economy model. It should be noted that it is quite hard to find pure versions of either model in the real world. Rather, it is better to consider linear and circular as two opposite economic models, and that organizations exist somewhere on a scale in between these two extremes. The linear economy model. The linear economy model uses a very much straightforward approach and is often described as a one-way system of resource use. It follows what is known as the take, make, dispose path, whereby the raw materials are extracted from the environment, processed, and manufactured into products or services, which are then used by consumers and discarded as waste at their end of life. Characteristics of the linear economy. The linear model is a one-way street leading to resource depletion and waste. It is very resource-intensive in that it heavily relies on the continuous extraction of natural resources. It has a high waste generation in that it creates significant waste. This is because products and services are designed for the short term and are often discarded after a single use. It has a significant and negative environmental impact as the process contributes to resource depletion, pollution, and environmental degradation. The need for change. Being that the resource availability is finite, i.e. limited, and the waste is high, in the long run, the linear model is unsustainable. And as resources become scarcer, costs for extraction and production rises, which also makes the model less economically viable. These downsides, along with others, are the drivers for circular economy models, which promote resilient and regenerative systems that can adapt to future challenges and opportunities. The circular economy model. In contrast to the linear economy, a circular economy aims to address the different challenges by designing out waste, keeping products and materials in use for longer, and regenerating natural systems. It can be applied to products, creating durable products that can be repaired or upgraded instead of being discarded. Supply chains, establishing closed-loop supply chains where materials are continually cycled back into production. Business models, shifting from ownership to service-based models, such as leasing or sharing platforms, to maximize product usage. But how can a business participate in the circular economy? Different organizations, large, medium, and small, can participate in the circular economy in different ways. Strategies and enablers. There is a growing number of strategies and enablers that organizations can apply to support the circular economy. These strategies tackle every aspect of the product cycle, from design to recovery, and span different fields of technology, policy, operations, and consumer behavior. All the enablers are important in different contexts. Some are more relevant in particular areas than in others. Let's have a look at what these are. This diagram gives us a holistic view of the strategies and enablers of the circular economy. It looks at these circularity enablers in three different stages: production, utilization, and recovery. Production stage. This starts from the very beginning of the product life cycle and covers the inputs to production. This stage focuses on the following enablers: material innovation, recycled inputs, circularity, KPI, Industry 4.0, bans on non-renewables, circular design, and employee skills. Utilization stage. At this stage, a few questions come to mind. How can the product or service be more circular while in use? And who is responsible for it? This stage covers landfill space issues, government liability, decentralized skills, circular business models, fiscal policy, upcoming legislation, as well as extended producer liability, consumer behavior, repair and maintenance, reuse and redistribute, remanufacture, upgrading, and repurpose and cascade. The last stage is the recovery stage, where the focus lies on what happens to the product or service when it reaches its end of life. This stage focuses on recycling and recovery, recovery technology, regenerate and restore, collaboration, and reporting on leakage. Let's shift our attention to leakage for a moment. It is almost impossible to think of any business as being truly circular, and therefore having a fully closed system. There will always be some leakage. Furthermore, within the same business, there will be areas that are more circular than others. Looking back at the diagram, leakage is shown as an arrow jutting out of the diagram, and it represents any part of the product or service that cannot be recovered or reutilized. Circular models aim to close these material loops, thereby reducing leakage of material to energy recovery or landfilling, hence the term circularity. Why should an organization participate in the circular economy? The main reasons why an organization should participate in the circular economy are 4. Economic benefits, environmental sustainability, and competitive edge, as well as to abide with regulatory compliance, drive innovation and build resilience, and demonstrate social sustainability. Transitioning to a circular model is not just a trend, it is a strategic move towards a sustainable, resilient, and prosperous future for businesses and the planet. Circularity ensures that businesses are prepared for future challenges and creates a balanced approach to resource use and waste management. The enablers explained here are often referenced in isolation, but looking at them holistically gives a general understanding of what the enablers mean in the context of the circular economy. Moreover, understanding them provides a practical view of how you, as an internal leader, and your organization can actively participate in circularity. We hope this video gave you a good understanding of the different ways an organization can participate in the circular economy. If you or your business are ready to make the change, explore the first module in our circularity framework, which goes through all the individual strategies and enablers mentioned in this video in much greater detail. It also offers guidance on how to get started. Visit us at www.practicalsustainability.coach or get in touch at practicalsustainability.coach@gmail.com. You can also connect with us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and X, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch out for our next video. Thank you for watching.